Hello there. Welcome to Anthropology 148, Historical Archaeology. I'm Dr. Panich, and I'll be your professor this quarter. I know this isn't exactly how any of us expected this was going to be playing out, but we'll make it happen. So you might be asking yourself, what is historical archaeology? So let's back up one level and ask, what is archaeology? So archaeology is the study of the human past through its material remains. And so that's kind of what we're going to be looking at this quarter, but we're going to be looking at what we call the historical period, so the period in which people had written records. And so the key kind of guiding question that we'll be looking at this quarter is, what can archaeology, the study of the human past through material remains, tell us about life in the last several hundred years, the last 500 years or so? And because this is the course meets the diversity requirement for the core curriculum, we're going to be looking specifically at the United States. So as we go along, we're going to be looking at case studies and methods and theories that will help us understand the diversity of the United States through material remains. And so we'll look at some of the kind of benefits and challenges of that approach. And we'll get into that as we go along. So this is just a short welcome video, and so I just want to mention a few things about the course. First, it's going to be totally asynchronous. And so what that means is we won't have any live meetings, there'll be no live Zoom lectures or anything like that. So the course will be entirely done through modules. There'll be one module per week, and you can do those at your own pace. Each module will consist of probably a mini lecture that I'll put together, kind of going over some of the key points, and those will be fairly short, hopefully just less than 10 minutes. And then there'll be two main readings that we're going to look at each week, and these will be kind of the case studies that will delve into how do we put these concepts or these issues into practice, and what can historical archaeology tell us about particular groups. Those readings will also be the basis for discussions that we'll do each week with the online discussion board. Beyond that, we're going to keep it pretty simple this quarter in this class. We're going to have 3 short exams, probably really honestly more like quizzes, but because quizzes have their own meaning in Camino, I put exams on the course schedule, so there'll be 3 of those every 3 weeks, so essentially at the end of week 3, week 6, and week 9. And those are going to be totally take-home, open note, do them at your own pace, fairly low stakes, hopefully, for you all. And then there'll be the other component will be a final research project that we'll get into as we go along. All the assignments are going to be due on Fridays at 5, so that's the discussion, at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. That's the discussions and the exams when they occur. So that's going to keep it on a pretty straight schedule, just so that we can, I know that everybody has a lot of different things going on right now, so this will just kind of keep it simple for all of us. All right, I think that's the main thing I wanted to talk about right now. So in the meantime, check out the course, go through the modules, see if there's anything that you have questions about. If you have any questions about accessibility, definitely let me know. The best way to reach me is via email, just my SCU email, lpanich@scU.edu. All right, looking forward to working with you all this quarter.